Dr. Lynn.
Thank you, Chairman and committee members. My name is Dr. Mark Lynn. I'm a lifelong Minnesotan as well as a board-certified pediatric psychologist, and I provide care at Children's Minnesota through our gender health program. I am grateful to join you today on behalf of Children's Minnesota to express support for Senate File 23. My profession allows me to advocate for some of the most brilliant and the most vulnerable among us at the junctures of time in which championing these bright, hopeful underdogs can very often mean the difference between life and death. I'm talking about our kids, teens in Minnesota who deserve the space to grow and thrive and be, to live out and contribute to society by being their staggeringly beautiful, perfect as they are selves. Sometimes that brilliance, that beauty includes known normative and healthy variations in human development. I'm talking about our gay kids, our queer kids, our trans and gender diverse kids, our kids who are still in the process of figuring themselves out. There are generations of gay kids, queer kids, gender diverse kids, whose magic and light have been seen as faulty, dangerous, or revolting. I was one of those kids. My faith communities were unwavering in their messaging that people like me were disgusting, shameful, and broken. I kept my head down and did not tell anyone of the magic within me, treating it instead, like a malignant tumor that only worsened if others found out. But there was hope, I was told. Conversion therapy was available for those afflicted by same-sex attraction. So I enrolled myself in conversion therapy. It didn't work. And based on my experience and expertise as a psychologist, I can say that no kid should be subjected to that. Several years after, I was outed. And that day I sat alone on the floor of my parents' basement thinking I was about to lose everything. My dad came home. Contrary to the teachings he had been exposed to, my dad came down to the basement and he got on the floor and just sat with me as I cried. He then told me, "Son, I don't understand this, but I'm committed to understanding this, and I love you so much." My dad was an anomaly. His fierce love and his willingness to sit and stand with me are in large part why I can do what I am doing today. The science, the well-established facts are so clear. Conversion therapy has been denounced by every major medical and mental health association, and as long as youth are subjected to conversion therapy, the high risks for severe mental health outcomes, including suicide, will persist. I was one of the lucky ones. This year, Minnesota has the opportunity to ban the practice of conversion therapy with minors, removing this option from the table. So the survival of today's bright and beautiful queer kids can rest on more than luck. This year, Minnesota can send a clear message to kids and families. Here, you can expect that your state will be for you, guided by science that is backed up by lived experience. Thank you, Senator Dibble, for your leadership on this bill.
Thank you.